Welcome to the Tone Jerks podcast. I'm your host, Brian Gower, and with me today we got...
Kyle McIntyre.
Oh, shit.
I'm here. We're here. We're both here.
Yeah, there we go. Hey, we're here. We're trying video. So, we're trying it. Hopefully it goes out.
Yeah,
so far, so good. Yeah. If in case we lose the video or the audio doesn't sync. But so far, we ran some tests and stuff like that. So that's the what's new for both of us. That's what's new for the cast. And Kyle, what's new with you?
Well, I've been working like a dog, like always,
Yeah.
But having finding some time.
Every dog has its day.
Yeah, and I've had a week.
Every dog.
My dogs have had their days. So I think I've mentioned it before, but I've been watching some of the Avengers movies.
Yeah, you were doing the Marvel.
Yeah, just trying to go through
update everybody. Coming in.
Yeah, no one can do this. This is not like a unique thing. This is my Marvel journey.
Yeah. So,
but so I think there's like 21
movies,
clips.
There's 21 cassette tapes of the Marvel.
Yeah.
What if you were like
digitally
really like old school and you're like, I need these in cassette form.
Yeah, sorry,
I need
Disney.
These in VHS form. Out of the Disney vault comes the cassettes.
I need the tracking issues.
Oh, and I need them in the plastic, the Disney ones.
The puffy plastic ones.
Yeah.
They have like the cushion of air between.
And then as kids, you would just fuck them up always.
Oh, yeah, they're crushed. The plastic's broken.
There was video, because I'm like stomping all over you.
No, you're good.
Video cassettes of, I can't remember what movie it was, that we would constantly, as kids, we would watch it, and we were like, oh, we can load the thing ourselves, and we'd fuck them up all the time, because we'd be like, oh, after we're done, or we put it out.
The tape?
Yeah, or we'd literally break them, because we're like, oh, fuck them, why not?
Like the flip down?
Yeah, we're like, oh, what's this? And we'd start pulling the tape out. My mom's like, what are you doing? Or it'd be like,
that was expensive. That was like $5.
I'm like, oh, we have they're probably more expensive.
Definitely. VHS don't grow on trees.
I think we poured juice on one. My mom's like, why is it that specific movie? You guys keep fucking up. She didn't say, she's yelling at you pieces of shit. Who made you?
Make it sound like your mom is so mean.
No, she's very nice. She looks at us, you pieces of dog shit. You son of a bitch.
Jesus. To you?
Yeah.
Respect your mother, you son of a bitch.
Son of a bitch. Yeah, but we would just fuck those up. And I wonder, I'm like, we still have cassettes. Like, my parents still have,
I still have a bunch of cassettes.
Well, it's like...
I don't even own a VHS player anymore.
Just get rid of them, I would say, right?
Yeah, but it's sentimental, It's like, why do you keep San Andreas? Why do you keep Vice City?
Yeah.
For that resurrection,
Yeah, there's...
May all move them to digital, for no reason when I am streaming.
Yeah, and all those movies. There's anime podcast I listen to where they talk about owning the anime series digitally versus just streaming it versus legally streaming it or whatever, and then going to owning the physical thing. The benefits of both. And then they're like, well, you can, some streaming services can lose the rights to certain things. It's like you were mentioning, I think, about The Office.
Yeah.
Going from, it's always there on Netflix, always there when you need,
it was there for, 10 years.
The little pick-me-up to watch, Jim and Pam, their cutesy, office bed.
Don't you talk shit about Jim
Are they
going
to get together? Oh, they do. And then you're you can always go back to watch it. And then when it goes to, what NBC's thing? Or
whatever their streaming services.
Yeah, it was we lost the rights. Okay.
Yeah, it's inevitable, right?
Yeah, and then that happens with anime. Sometimes they lose the streaming rights to certain things, so it goes off of Funimation to only High Dive to Crunchyroll, whatever. Yeah. Anyways, they're like, well, yeah, you can own the DVDs for these things, but you can break DVDs. They will degrade. You won't be able to play them. But I'm like, that seems way I'm sure you can still play VHS.
Yeah. What if what's the moral high ground here? If you own the original hard copy, can you then download? Morally to you, I know they still would probably block you.
No,
could you illegally download something.
Yeah, for video games, I know I follow Wolf Den on YouTube, and he was talking about all these emulators and stuff like that for like, like the handhelds. You can do like something that has, can play like NES, Super Nintendo, all the way to like sometimes N64 games.
Yeah.
And you can just download the games and throw
all
them
the
on,
files.
and throw them on there. It's like, well, I feel like if you own the game physically and if you find a place to download it, it's morally okay.
Yeah.
Because he's like,
makes sense.
YouTube channel. He's like, doesn't want to, whatever, to like offend people or whatever. But he's also like, if you own the fucking game, but you want to play it portably and you have the means to, I'm like, you already spent the fucking $60.
Yeah.
Or if it was greatest hits, $19.99, baby. That was the go-to for PlayStation games. It was like, do you see that green strip there? I'm like, Dad, I'm going to play fucking Frogger today. Fucking miss. But I'm going to play Crash Bandicoot 2. That's a win.
Frogger. Fuck. I never got that. Never got that. I mean, not that I don't know how to play it. Just I never
fucking whack,
caught
dude. It fucking sucked dick. It's a whack-a-mole. But it's fucking sucked. Anyway.
By the way, my beer is actually frozen, so
so
I probably looked like I was chugging this earlier. I got like 4 drops. I got beer slush.
Beer slush. Threw these in the old freezer there.
Is yours slushy too?
No, it's good. But
I don't like it. Mm-hmm. Anyway. So
Marvel, you're watching those.
Yeah.
Avengers.
So I think last time I started off with Captain America. So,
where we last left our hero.
Yeah.
Kyle.
So I've watched a lot actually since we recorded last. I watched Thor, watched First Avengers, watched Iron Man 3, which was fucking trash.
Yeah, I remember that one sucking.
It's horrible.
Dick.
It came out not too long ago, right?
I think it came out after Avengers.
It came out after Iron Man 2, obviously.
After Avengers 2.
But I think Iron Man 1 came out, and then like the next year, Iron Man 2 came out.
Yeah.
And then like 4 years later, Iron Man 3 came out.
Yeah, I really don't remember. But I remember you texted me. I'm like, this one fucking sucks. I'm like, It did. It made no sense. Which I'm like,
well, the storyline is completely trash.
And if I tried to tell you what happened, I'm like, I really don't.
It's like, these hot people.
Yeah, the fire monster.
Temperature-wise.
Yeah, they start coming around.
Fighting people.
And then there's like shit ton of Iron Man suits flying around.
Yeah.
And I'm like, that's sick looking. But I'm like, what the fuck happened?
Yeah.
And how come they never brought that back again?
I don't know. What, the fire people? Or
no,
the
fucking suits. I'm like, you could have had an army of
Iron Man. They all got
destroyed. Suits. Well, he could make them again.
No. He can't do that. He only had 42 of them.
Yeah. He had that one. He had the one shot.
I watched Thor: Dark World, and then watched Captain America: Winter Soldier.
That one was sick.
Yeah, Winter Soldier's good.
Yeah, that one was sick, and then the Civil War was sick.
I'm not there yet. Okay, calm down.
Don't spoil it for me.
Jeez, I didn't even know there was one. You just mentioned it. La la la.
You're like, no.
Like a child.
Yeah.
So I watched Guardians last night.
Yeah.
Guardians is my favorite Marvel movie. Yeah. I don't know. A lot of people love that one. I love it. But, just to be a part of
a lot of people agree with me. They agree with you.
Yeah, just me.
It is weird having a camera because I'm like constantly looking at you. I don't know if people are going to be
That's fine.
Why are you looking at me? I'm on the... I'm telling you.
Look at me.
You talking with me.
So, yeah, there's like... I've watched like 10 movies so far.
And it's like, that's the faces I make. And
Yeah, I'm trying not to look like a fucking idiot, but I was born this way.
You're just like constantly like, so what I'm saying is you don't know what to do with your hands. I'm like, so.
Well, yeah, you see me doing that. We'll figure it out.
What's up, everybody?
Probably give me a fidget spinner. So I'm like,
yeah. You see, you're just like on camera, just picking your teeth. You're like,
oh,
what the fuck is that?
Yeah, greens in my teeth.
Yeah.
So I think last time, or maybe a couple episodes. No, it was last episode. Talking about my LARPing adventure. Expedition out into the desert.
Yeah, with your gun friends.
Yeah, so that was pretty sick actually. We went out there like midday, shot until nighttime. Dude, it's like a different world shooting a gun at night.
Yeah, you sent some videos.
Dang.
I wonder, can we post those on Instagram or you won't get flat?
No. They're not violent or anything.
No, because I'm like, I wonder, that should be fine. I'm like, they were pretty sick.
Yeah.
It's like all pitch black, and then you're just like, bah, 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 bah. Kyle
see,
out
like,
there.
the muzzle flash.
Yeah.
So on one of my rifles, it has like a muzzle brake, which basically blows fire instead of other ones which trying to mitigate the blast. So it just flashes at night. The camera only picks up obviously the muzzle flash, and you can see just like I don't know. It looks cool, and I can actually shoot pretty fast. I basically
it's like a humble brag that I'm like,
yeah,
nice, dude.
I know, sick, bro. That's cool.
Gone in the fridge.
Yeah. No, it was like a group of people I only knew like one person out of, and there was like 8 people. And
Yeah.
it was kind of like one of those situations.
New person in the crew.
You're the new guy. No one really trusts you.
Who the fuck is
Yeah,
this?
exactly. Like the guy's like, oh, I'm bringing some friends, and like, is he cool? I'm like,
yeah, he's Mr. Cool.
yeah, look at him. Here's a picture of him.
You crushed some fucking Keystone Lights, and you're like, he's Mr. Cool.
So, we hung out and talked for quite a bit with these people that I had just met, and then nighttime came, and I was just like blasting into the darkness, and they thought I was like the coolest.
You're like werewolf.
Yeah. They
It's
thought
like Gremlins. You put a couple Bud Light limes on them.
as soon as the dusk hits, I'm a fucking new animal.
Yeah.
So they thought it was pretty cool because I could shoot really, really fast, and so it was almost like an automatic rifle.
Yeah.
Everyone like turns their head like, "What the fuck do you put in that thing?"
Is this even legal?
Yeah, I'm like, this is all just finger. This is me just like going to town. I'm not knowing what I'm hitting, but I'm going pretty fast.
Yeah. Oh man, you shoot guns a lot. Yeah, and then this cuts to you just playing games.
Exactly. Yeah.
I've been training for this all my life. You have your Xbox controller. Ah, shit.
So yeah, that was fun.
You play games like this?
Yeah. No, I don't, but I probably should.
Bitch, I might.
I got a fast trigger finger. You better watch out.
Yeah.
Like,
you better put some respect on my name.
Larry, you're alive, and you're a horrible shot. Or Harry. Is it Harry or Larry? Anyways, who cares?
Harry and Lloyd.
Harry and Lloyd. So it's Harry. I'm sorry.
Combine both. Yeah.
Anyways,
They had a kid. It'd be Larry.
So going out there, he had this like lifted 4x4 expedition. Sorry, not expedition, excursion.
The big one.
It was so cool and super capable, huge ass tires. And I'm like, damn. I really want one of those. And maybe not that, but it was super comfortable. It was an older model, right? They didn't really make them for very long, but it was really cool. I've been looking on Craigslist.
Yeah, you're telling me like you want a big truck.
I want a diesel truck. I've for a while I've wanted a Humvee, right, which is a diesel truck, but I think I want like an F250 or 350. Man, I've been looking.
What's next? 450?
Yeah.
Yeah, they make those. Fine, 550.
They make those too.
Well, what's the fucking last one? And add another digit. How about that?
Yeah, no. I'll take those too. No, they get big.
What about a Raptor, dude? Just get a fucking Raptor.
Yeah, let me just get a Raptor.
You know how fucking sick you would be, dude? You know how fucking sick the cast would be if you had a fucking Raptor, dude?
Everyone's got Raptors, though. They're everywhere.
Yeah.
I mean, you don't have one, but everyone else has one. Everyone else who goes,
your work, upgrade your F-150 to a Raptor.
Yeah.
I think it's like, I just see like, I've been watching like Peter McKinnon videos, and then he drives a Raptor, so does Tom DeLonge. I'm like, that's what the cool people drive.
Yeah. No, Raptors would be cool, but, obviously I can't afford that. Because, we're doing this in a garage.
I think it looks fucking sick.
It looks cool. It doesn't look like a garage.
From this angle.
From this tight angle right here.
It looks sick, but if we look everywhere else,
it's fine.
It's chaos.
We have to tell them.
It's chaos,
it's
bro.
Ruin the fourth wall there.
The
we broke it.
Within the chaos here.
Yeah, exactly.
But, yeah.
So, yeah, I really want diesel 4x4. I think that would be really sick.
Okay.
So I'm going to work towards that and see how that goes.
Yeah.
But I guess that's my what's new. I think we have a combined what's new, or do you want to weigh on that?
Yeah, we actually had our first band practice.
Yeah.
And we I think we said like, oh, it's been a couple months. I think it's been like 4 or 5 months.
It's been a long time.
I think last time we practiced as a band was in September, the end of September.
2020.
Yeah.
And it's now February.
Yeah, we had our first practice in a while, and holy shit.
We were good.
Yes, actually.
We did a little rusty, but we did pretty good for not playing. Not to pat ourselves. Yeah, hold on. We did have some troubles.
Yeah, some hiccups here and there. It's just honestly from not practicing. Yeah. You should be practicing your music. If you have music, practice it. I'm telling you, viewers, and you should fucking do it because we don't. We didn't. Yeah, we were all right. Actually, a lot. We were all surprised. I'm like, wow, we actually got these. I think because we're all playing music and we're familiar with it. There's a few days that I go without picking up a guitar and playing. So at least I'm familiar with.
I always got a guitar in my hand, bro.
Yeah,
you always find me down at the beach.
I was like a friend, and like, I think it was like from a Cheech and Chong kind of like bit where they were talking about like having a guitar in every room. Even the bathroom, so you can always just like pick up a guitar and just wail. And my friend was like, "Dude, I want to do that." Like you don't even know how to play, chord yet.
Yeah, but I want to inspire.
You don't even know how to play Santeria.
Yeah, that's the first one.
I'll practice Santeria. Oh, I don't want to get flagged for YouTube.
yeah, they're gonna catch that copyright.
Papa Capizzacho.
God.
Anyway,
we probably should learn that song.
Yeah, we
might actually go somewhere.
Bust that one out. But we haven't played in our songs. I know for me, speaking about me, I haven't played them.
Well, you play with Brian in another band.
Yeah, I play with Justin Case bass. But that one, I'm like, I don't even have a mic. I just shut the fuck up and play bass.
Fucking good.
But
know your place.
Know your role. Shut up. I don't sing, and I thought we were pretty damn good. So I think some of these things are like riding a bicycle. You just kind of that's what I wanted to say when we were practicing. I'm like, I knew what was coming next. There's a couple lines that I'm like, oh, I'm just gonna repeat that first verse.
Hell yeah,
because I totally forgot about it.
That's the move.
That's the move. Just repeat that verse for the second time. And when it came time for like a song that we like brought back from like 2007, 2008, that we were trying to bring back into the set, and we're playing it, I was like, oh my God, where's my verse? But I don't know what it is. I'm just going to mumble, and Kyle and Brian are going to be like, you fucking don't know your part.
Yeah, we did.
And I knew it. I just kind of like,
not
basically
that song,
just like, I just kind of like let it just like flow out of me.
Yeah. Yeah, you're
I'm singing,
emanating from you.
Yeah.
No,
I'm gonna sing.
That's the thing with playing with in-ears. It's like you can hear everything.
Yes, there's certain parts where like there was a song where I think we each had a song where we could hear them constantly fuck up the whole time, and there was one where like you're trying to figure out what bass parts are going, and then you would catch it. You're like, okay, I learned that part, and then when it came down to the next part, I'm like, no, I didn't know that one. Let me figure it out. It's kind of like you're
just playing Battleship the whole time.
Where is it? Oh, I have 12 notes to hit. I'm gonna hit it. I have a 1 in 12 chance of hitting that one correctly.
Just scale it.
Yeah.
That's one.
Just chromatic up the neck from open E until you find it. But yeah, that was it. Dude, I played it once, right?
Hit.
Well, and then there was like a song where I'm like, I was totally like, what key am I in? It's got to be either, let's just try A. Wrong. It was
it's like G.
And I'm like asking you, I'm like, where do you start the song? And it was almost like it was a pop quiz.
Where do you want me to start the song?
To me, I was like, pop quiz, hot shot. Where does the song start?
Well,
and you're like, like under the hot lights of like interrogation. You're like,
some say it starts here.
I started it on C. I'm like, okay, cool. Now I need to know where to move my fret, my capo. But yeah, it was like, I'm like, I don't even know where the fucking capo part is. I know where the chord like parts are. So all that to say, practice your parts, and sometimes like they'll just come to you. But I was pretty stoked. So we have a couple more practices before our live. Here's a little plug here. Our live stream that we're doing on Twitch. House of Music SD is the channel. I'll link it in the description. Post it on our Instagram, stuff like that. But we're doing a live stream, like a double show with a double header there, with, just in case. So I'm excited. We just in case are releasing a new music video, new song, stuff like that, and Playing Without a Pilot. We'll probably have
who's headlining?
Just in case.
It doesn't matter.
It does not matter at all. What the fuck?
Well, when's load-in? Can we backline? Can I borrow your stuff?
I'm asking you, can I borrow your stuff?
Yeah.
Wait, Kyle. Yes, Kyle is the bass player of Playing Without a Pilot, and he's bringing his bass rig, and I am going to ask him to borrow his bass rig for my performance in Just in Case.
I think I'll be okay.
My God, to keep with the trend of San Diego bands asking to borrow Kyle's bass rig, I'm keeping that going, even for the live stream. So anyway, March 6th, Saturday, I think it's at 6 p.m. Pacific time.
Yeah.
So, 9 o'clock. It's not too late for the people on the old East Coast over there. You grab yourself a cocktail over there and cozy up and watch your boys streaming.
Maybe a coffee.
Yeah. 9 p.m. That's not too late. Go on.
Yeah, whatever.
Well, it's 9 p.m. right now. I'm kind of tired.
Yeah. Shut the fuck up.
Shut the fuck up, bitch. You ain't got no room to speak. So, first practice in a while over there. So that was pretty good.
We killed it.
But I guess this is also another what's new for both of us. Here. No, you can't see him maybe. Oh, there we go. We got some Sound Rise pedal. Let's see if I can bring it up.
It's a black background. I don't know if
you can bring it closer there. So from Sound Rise Pro, we have the foam desk riser. So it's for like pedals. He kind of made it also to fit perfectly for the Universal Audio Apollo Twin kind of interface. And that's I saw Sunny over at Soundrise Pro. They make the speaker stands, the monitor stands that Kyle and I both have. They are fucking awesome, really cool design, and we use them every day. I saw him developing this on his Instagram stories. Like it's like just foam. It's kind of like, I guess he was saying that
it's a high density foam.
Yeah, you kind of like you would think for like yoga blocks and stuff like that. He was like, oh, what if I made like this little platform? Because he also owns an Apollo Twin, and it's nice to have those things tilted up a little bit.
Yeah.
So one, they fit into the Soundrise Pro, monitor risers. I guess I'll come back here a little bit. Previous episode, maybe about a year ago, we got these like monitor stands that lift them about 8 inches up, so it's more ear level. So if you have like, I don't know, HS5s or something like that, you kind of want them more ear level so you can hear them correctly. So they're not like, oh, here's like monitors that are listening for my ears. They're now down here. They're up here. So he, Sonny over there, like developed the riser so you can put your interface on there, because I think he was having a problem. It's like, oh, I would put it underneath my, stands there, and you kind of couldn't see all the controls.
The back
as well.
screen. Well,
yeah.
There's a screen on there, right?
Yeah, it's got a screen.
Yeah.
You can kind of see it, but it's a little bit easier if you had it like tilted up a little bit. And it also was like, oh, you could use this for pedals. So, Kyle showed you there. It's really cool.
In case you need a visual.
Yeah. It's cool that we can do the video deal here.
Here.
Yeah. You can put pedals on there so you can have them hooked up. And I'm actually going to use some of these not for just my interface. I'm also going to use them for pedal demos. They look really cool. They're really sharp over there. So I
probably should have cleaned this pedal. It's super dusty.
Yeah, super dusty. But
you know what?
It's
how you can tell quality.
It's
pictures.
real. Yeah,
crisp.
It's real
Down to the last molecule.
Mm-hmm. So I'm super stoked on these. It was something I've been like watching for a while. I ordered one. I bought mine, and then Sonny was like, "Oh, cool. We sent you a couple more."
Nice.
So sent us some. I have one extra one that I'm keeping for pedal demos. And Kyle's got a couple over here that he's going to be able to use for some synth stuff as well. That you can put like synth, pedals, synth things that you're tweaking in your DAW there. I think these are super slick. They are actually available for $29. So some people are like, "Whoa, that's really expensive," but they're a great design. He did all the research and shit like that. They're super sturdy. It was
has relief to run. Cables through.
Cable underneath. Keep your like desk clean. I'm like all over the place because I'm like super stoked on them. These are great for small spaces. I don't know about you guys. I don't have a lot of space for my
I don't know
desk.
about you though.
My desk is 4 feet. It like I can't go any bigger at all. It's super small, and if you are in close quarters like that, but you still want to have like a good like clean setup, the Soundrise Pro definitely helps out with that. And then it looks good and whatever, it's functional. But also something that I saw is they were doing like an ad or whatever on Instagram, and then like for these, and people are like, well, $29, that's kind of a lot. I can make that for you for like 11, out of wood for $11. And so that Soundrise commented, "Oh, cool, man. Can you send me one? I'll give you $11." He's like, "I'm gonna have to pay for shipping too." He's like, "All right, how much for shipping? I'll pay it." And the guy's like, I can't actually make one.
Then shut the fuck
and he's like,
up.
And then he's like, "Oh, well," he's like,
"Oh, he didn't say it. He's nice."
No, he's nice. He's like, "Well, if you ever do, let me know." And then he's like, "I mean, I don't actually know how to make them, and I'm busy. I'm just commenting because I'm bored." Like the guy like kind of broke.
Oh my
he
gosh.
backpedaled in comments. They're like, "I don't actually know how to make one, but because he said like, yeah, I'll pay you $11, dude, and shipping. I'll pay for all the shipping." And the guy's like, I don't actually know how to do that. So it's just people just maybe comment sometimes, and they think that it's anonymous. I'm like, yo, you're contacting that person
exactly.
right then and there. I thought that was like, it was a really professional move, because he's like, all right, cool, I'll give you money.
Yeah,
send me one.
Call the guy out on his bullshit.
Not even bullshit, but it's like, hey, if you can make one, I'd like to see your version of it.
Yeah, because
you can totally make that. So if somebody says like, oh, looking at this foam thing, you can make it. Well, can you? I for $10?
Yeah.
Sure. Give it a shot.
I'm surprised just with like, whatever machine that he used to cut this probably costs a shitload.
Yeah, super clean. But I'm super stoked. So anyways, definitely check out soundrisepro.com for those bad boys over there. And then let's see. Did some videos. I finally returned your CE2.
Oh yeah, I've been missing it.
Yeah, Will's DC2. So expect a video soon about like just kind of like not really a shootout, but just a comparison between the CE2 Boss and the DC2. They are really different.
Got a spoiler for us?
They are really different. So
which one do you like the most? Oh, we'll just
Yeah, save it for the video. Pen.
I mean, I want to know. I don't want to fucking wait.
I
already know which one I like.
Blow the surprise.
I've only played the one.
I only played mine.
Yeah, I know what I like.
And then I think I talked about it a couple episodes ago, where I posted like a kind of a dumb Instagram post talking about Gravity picks, the Razor one, where I'm like, I swear the old formula was better. And I kind of was saying like, what's your favorite bass pick? And then people, it was like kind of like little marketing over there. You get people to comment on the question. So, and then Gravity reached out. I'm like, I'm sorry that pick crapped out on you. Well, can we send you another one to try and see if you like it? So they did, and I felt like kind of a boob.
Yeah.
For doing that.
Kind of a dick
I felt
move,
felt like a boner. But they sent me their Gold series, which is supposed to be more sturdy and like robust. Let's see if I can get it on the camera here. I don't.
Focus. Yeah.
Yeah.
Nice.
I know the element of video.
Let me see this a little bit.
I got the same version of the ones that I liked, which is the Razor 1.5 XLs. There. It's
got a razor on the back.
It's an awesome pick. I will say maybe the teal, or not teal, the neon green looking Razor Gravity picks suck dick for bass.
The clear ones, right?
I'm sure they're fine for guitar, but I liked them so much for bass.
Yeah. And
I was kind of pissed that they fucking broke. But these gold ones are awesome. So pretty cool on Gravity picks. A little flicking noise over there.
Yeah, I'm sure everyone loves to hear that.
Yeah, they last.
ASMR shit for you.
This lasted a couple practices and still looks pretty good. It's pretty sharp over there.
Yeah, so, I'm surprised. It doesn't look like there's any. Like it's still shiny on the edge, like right where you play.
So yeah, maybe different plastic over there with those picks.
It's
So definitely big ups to Gravity. They kind of,
Just kidding.
if I do buy more of these Gravity picks, I'm gonna buy the gold ones. So.
I just snap it right here. You're talking about how great it is. I'm like,
you're trying to break it. I'm like, that's a pick that I do like. I'm like, Kyle, please break the shit out of
but
it.
for me, they're still a little slippery.
You're trying really hard. Yeah,
I got really dry hands.
you're like, hold it with just your fingernails.
Look, if I drop it.
See how that thing just does not work. You see how these picks, you can't keep them anywhere.
Oh, that one's gone.
But anyway, I like that all of the act out bits that we do can actually translate.
Well, I'm glad that you had the chance to experience it because you were talking shit, and they backed it up on the picks.
On the pick. That's how
You were
talked
talking
about-
shit.
I was talking shit about video too. I was like saying
Okay.
I never wanted to do video, and here
Yeah.
we are working on YouTube
Here we
videos.
are.
And then
And you got me roped into this.
I know
bullshit.
you were reluctant. Be like, why do we have to do a video podcast? It's because I want to try it. Okay,
Fine.
I like it. We got the curtain up here. in
I'm
the
willing
garage.
to try everything.
Yeah, you can't
Wait,
judge
hold
me
on.
with a good time.
Don't scratch that from the record.
Yeah, but I'm burping the fucking table over here. So let's get into some topics. What do you say?
Let's do it.
Okay, so for the first topic, we're kind of stealing this from our Facebook group. Maybe,
Without their permission.
yeah. Should we shout them out?
Yeah, sure.
Okay. What if his band member listens to the show? Yeah, whatever. Colin Smith.
Oh,
Yeah,
it's
there
out
you go. It's out there. Colin Smith.
You better hurry up and get it.
asked us about how do you kick out a band member, and what are some tips of kicking out band members?
He
Like,
might
maybe
be asking for a friend. Who knows?
Yeah. There you go.
Yeah.
He's asking for a friend. If I wanted to kick out this fucking annoying piece of shit,
Hypothetically.
I mean, no offense, this piece of garbage.
Yeah.
No offense.
What's the best way? Is that kind
Yeah. What's the best way?
What are some tactics?
Yeah, some tips and tricks.
Well, my favorite one is you have like this elaborate
Corner them.
scavenger hunt.
Yeah.
You have them find all this stuff around town. You drive everywhere. They get all these puzzle pieces. They put them together, and when they spell it out on the table, it says, "You're out."
It's Uncle Sam. We don't want you.
Yeah, we don't want you. Yeah. This is pretty good. Yeah, that's the best way. Or it's like you have to pop a balloon and the confetti and search through for the note, and that's what it says.
It's like a
You're fucking out. No one's fucking in.
gender reveal party, but it's like member reveal party.
No
yes
one.
or no. And it says, a smoke comes out and says, no, you're not a member of this band anymore.
Does not make.
That was a stretch.
Yeah, does it spell it out? What?
Yeah, it's like smoke, like a cloud, or like with somebody smoke in the airplane. Boom, you got him. I stumbled. Win. It's fucking stupid. I would say well, the camera messed me up on that delivery. No, it wouldn't.
No,
It wouldn't have. Okay, so we've kicked out our fair share of drummers. It's been a while that we haven't done it because Brian Rash is a great drummer, great guy. It's been working out, but mainly drummers, I would say, has been what we've kicked out of our band. Playing without a pilot.
Yeah. No bassist yet. Well,
Yeah, the
I lied.
first one.
I lied.
Because it was a package deal.
But I've been doing pretty good then.
Package deal with the first bass player and drummer
Yeah.
that we really had for the band.
That was like 06 up until now.
It was
so
in high school.
I'm doing pretty good.
They were
Solid bassist.
yeah. They were like in orchestra band together.
Yeah.
And so they're like, well, if he leaves, then I'm leaving. I'm like, good.
Cool. Could you do it now?
Yeah.
No.
Can you? Yeah. Put an egg in your shoe. Beat it.
Could you do it yesterday?
Get the fuck out of here, pal. Why are you talking like that? With the shitty accents that you guys have all of a sudden.
Yeah, we have a lot of them.
Get the fuck out of here. Anyway.
I'm kicking out members here.
Can my fucking band members get out of here? So, yeah. That one was like the first bass player, but they've all been drummers since. And it's just kind of like, it's happened each and every way was different.
Yeah.
You can't say one was like the other, but it's mainly just, and I think on the thread in the group, people were all making jokes about like relationships of like, oh,
It's not you,
no,
it's
it's
us.
Me, it's me, it's us. And then it's once you really put it out there, it's not you can argue your way back into the band.
Yeah.
They don't fucking want you. You can't like, hey, I got a spreadsheet and all these like pros and cons of keeping me in the band. No, we don't fucking want you in this thing. We thought about it. It's never been about ability. It's never been about playing ability.
Yeah.
I would say.
It's always been about reliability.
Yeah, and then just
so that kind of ability, yes.
the hang too. It's like you are a fucking asshole.
We're gonna be stuck with you either on tour or
at a show.
4 hours
on
for
stage.
Practice.
It's like
a lot of time.
It's never been about playing
a band that hangs together,
bangs together. The drummer bangs because on his on his old tom toms over there.
That
was. Dad
I like it though.
Yeah,
I like it.
There you go.
Keep up the good work.
So redeemed, totally redeemed yourself. So it's always just been about personality over like playability or like they're like playing chops and stuff like that. I've never usually drummers, and that's maybe like a low bar and stuff like that I think about. I know we talked about it on the bonus episode with Brian Rash. It's never like. I think some of the playing without a pilot stuff is really easy to play.
Yeah, we're not.
You
like
really
virtuosos.
could write it on Easy Drummer, which I've done. And like with this new stuff, like I write it on Easy Drummer, and Brian kind of takes that ball and he runs with it.
Yeah.
And then he slam dunks right into touchdown end zone.
Pop fly in the end zone.
Pop fly to the end zone. Like sports references. I'm like, don't watch any. But I'm like, oops.
I just remember the Titans.
I remember
and
that.
the Alamo.
Yeah.
That's it.
I don't remember much, but I remember the Alamo. Yeah. So dumb.
All right. Bring it back in.
What was I saying? Oh yeah,
Kicking out motherfuckers.
Kicking out these fucking cocksucker. It's not really about playability because a lot of the playing stuff, if you can keep time and you can play like 3 beats, then you're okay.
Then
anything
you got a spot.
Anything above that, your playability is like, wow, damn, you're way good for this band.
You're gonna kick us out?
Yeah. You gonna find a new guitar player? The drummer comes into the band and kicks us both out. You're like, shit, man. Well, he's got good points.
We suck.
We don't really know what we're doing. Every new band we start,
like a hostile takeover.
A drummer comes in and kicks us out. Like, well,
that's what they thought they were gonna do. I think some of them.
Yeah, it's like
they thought they were the band, but
yeah, or it would be like a thing. Like drummers would come in and think that they like, well, I can like pit Kyle against Brian. I'm like, why? Yeah. 1, why? Yeah. And 2, why would you think that?
Yeah,
it's like we've been friends since we were children, and you are here now. Like
you've been watching too much Jersey Shore.
Yeah, it's like I need
whatever
some
beach house.
I need
thing.
The Johnny Drama over here,
like Survivor.
Yeah, like I've been drama free since '93, baby.
Man, just want to play.
Oh, yeah, I just want to I want to rock.
Yeah, Mom, playing. That's what we're doing.
Yeah, anyway. So it's always just been about the attitude and stuff like that, and like the reliability. So sometimes it's been like they just fucking peer.
Yeah.
Like when we were younger, I think we were still in high school, we had a drummer just like leave stuff.
Yeah.
Cymbal stands, cymbals, and he just never
talked to us again.
Came back. And he was actually really cool.
Yeah.
And he was really nice guy, and he played well
call
enough.
us back.
Matt, come back to us. I think that was his name.
Yeah, I think so, yeah.
And it was like he was super chill, and there was never any problems with him.
Too chill. Probably.
Yeah, he too chill, and
I'm chill. I'm chill. I am chill, bro.
He just froze over.
Yeah, it was really strange. It
was like Frozen.
So he kicked us out of his life.
Yeah.
How's it feel?
I'd rather leave my PDP Pacific stands with you than ever fucking see you again. My B8s.
The shitty, like, yeah.
But back in the day, like us, like we thought, like, damn.
We didn't have any drum gear.
Those stands cost like $30.
Whoa.
A piece. And those cymbals are like, they give you $5 for those.
They would give you.
Yeah, they're like, please just take these off our fucking hand. But it was just that was a weird one. And then drummers would just like either move or just like not show up anymore, or like sometimes it was just like, oh, they just couldn't like make practice happen anymore. So it's like,
Yeah.
hey, I can't.
Sometimes it just happens.
They're like, you're not, able to even do this anymore. And then they still get pissed.
Yeah.
I think it was Matt Quine from the Fret Talk podcast made a point. It's like sometimes people can be they can be learning. They'll learn their parts for a song, and realize like once they get kicked out of the band or it's not working anymore, still be pissed because it's like I spent my fucking time learning.
Yeah.
That. So it's like cool. I
Some bullshit songs.
Yeah, maybe I'm not like super into it. Like I'm like I have my heart into that part.
Yeah.
Or like,
but you still spend a lot of time.
Yeah, you spent your fucking life learning that.
Yeah.
So it's like, okay, yeah, that makes sense. So people can still be pissed. So I've almost always have had people pissed off at the moment.
Yeah.
And then they become friends later on. So all that to build up about like, okay, we talked about how
I'm on the edge of my seat.
Yeah, I'm edging.
Let's get on with this show.
Yeah. So what about what are some tips?
I don't know. I'm not very good at it. So no,
we actually aren't.
No,
we are not. Even though we've done it probably almost 10 times.
Well, because they're all different. Like
almost
you said.
10 times. You can't have a track record. You really just got to fucking tell. I was saying, like a bandage, just fucking do it.
Yeah,
you can build up all these scenarios in your head of like what's going to happen, how they're going to act. And it's like with any other human interaction, you can never gauge what somebody's going to feel, what they're going to do. You have to understand that kind of you can go with the flow and what's going to happen. Are they going to be super pissed?
Yeah.
Oh, they could not be. They could do this. They could like be violent. You don't know people in these situations, especially sometimes in bands. You really don't know the person because you've only really interacted with them at shows and maybe you should be practicing, but only like maybe a few hours. So maybe less than 24 hours you've known this person.
Yeah. I would say
of actual time together is what I meant.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Good thing I clarified that.
Hit the clock as soon as. All right, boys. Yep. We're getting to know each other.
Ding.
Ding, ding.
Like clocking out for work. You need to have work day for your
like
band.
The chess. Chess clock. I don't know. Yeah, I think you just got to be honest. I mean, you got to break it. Like I know in certain situations, like you either don't want to work with the person or you realize the position you don't need that person.
Yeah, I think we've like done it.
We've had it where we realized we didn't need the person, but it wasn't like they needed to be in the band either.
Yeah,
it was like a fourth guitarist for like a day.
Yeah, we've had like hot.
Hey, we don't want to do this. Oh, that's cool.
I think when we were like restructuring the band,
we tried some stuff.
Had moved from rhythm guitar to bass, and then we were like kind of like, oh, it'd be cool if we had a 3-piece, or like from a 3-piece to a 4. Just because we always had a 4-piece. And then once this guy was added on, he just had tons of shitty ideas. And
I was thinking of someone else, but yeah, that guy.
Yeah. That's who I was thinking.
I was thinking of someone who just was playing with us.
As Pat. Yeah.
You were thinking of Pat. I was thinking of Jay, who just wanted to play.
Oh, that was way back. Yeah, that was still early.
He just wanted to play like solo over stuff, and it didn't really work out. Yeah,
and then the time didn't work out.
Yeah,
with him.
But
yes,
and then
Pat, they were both at the same time.
Yeah, talk about Pat.
He was just like he wanted to like be like a singer, or he wanted to be the songwriter, but not the singer, but have all the control over the writing stuff. This was like what I was saying. It's like pretty much the formative part of like this current band, which is a 3-piece. He wanted to like change all the parts. I'm like, okay, that's not really what I want to do.
Yeah.
He's like, oh, we're all, we should start playing in drop D. I'm like, whoa, we never done that, and I don't want to. Still to this day, don't like playing dropped.
Thank you.
Wrong. Sorry. Bye-bye.
Yeah. Well, he
got pissed.
We were just kids, dude.
Yeah. Well, and he was young.
Fun.
He was young too. And I remember him being so upset. And then he was like, we kind of hit on this subject early on in the podcast, like episode with Osmo. Yeah. Where we talked about kicking out band members or having to leave bands. And this guy was just like, he was like 21, 20, something like that. And just like, I was like 16 years old.
Yeah.
And he was just like yelling at me in my driveway while my dad was like watering the yard.
Your dad didn't spray him down with
my dad's
cold
like,
water?
This man
actually
is yelling at my, teenage son. He's like,
I'm not gonna do it.
you all right over there? It's like, what'd you do? I'm like, we kicked him out. I was like, all right, is he okay? He's not gonna come back and fuck up the place, right?
We're not gonna have to move, are we?
He's not gonna have to come back and fuck up the place, right? And I'm like, I don't know. Could be, pops.
Times like these, Dad's a volatile climate.
Yeah, but it ended up being fine. But that was the one. Anyway, so sometimes it's most people get pissed, and even when it's like mutual. Like we had our previous drummer before Brian. We kind of met up at a bar, like one that we would always go to, or like a brewery, pretty much.
Yeah.
And we were like, okay, let's meet up. It was after a tour. The tour was, as good as a tour can be.
Usually, we had some rough patches.
Yeah, but that's how tours are, especially if you're an unsigned band without guarantees
support.
all the time. Anyway, we got back, and it was just like this. It was shitty, mainly because of him. His attitude was bullshit, and Kyle and I like had fun when he wasn't at the last leg of the tour.
Yeah,
basically,
so
we did the last date and flew to. He had to go to a wedding or something across the country. So I'm like, okay, cool, bye. And it's like.
The drive home was
amazing. Man, I would rather lug all your drum equipment and then be on a drive with you for 12 hours than, man, can we just never talk to you again?
Yeah.
So it was like weeks or whatever that we didn't see him, and then we're like, we need to talk to him because we know we won't fucking want him out of the band.
Yeah.
We'd rather not play shows than have him in the band. It's kind of what I was getting at. And we met up with him, and he was totally like, yeah, I can't make this band work anymore. I'm like, oh, that's why you were a fucking asshole. You were an asshole on this whole tour because you couldn't make it work. And anyway, so
yeah, it was just like a mutual meet up, grab a beer.
And then in the first like 2 minutes of that meetup, we said like, well, we don't want you in the band anymore. He's like, well, I don't want to be in the band anymore. Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Let's catch up and finish our beers and let's fucking get out of here.
Yeah.
It was great. And then he ended up, he took that situation and he's like, yeah, they fucking kicked me out. I've heard from mutual friends that he's like still bitter about it. I'm like, what? He was super fine when we met up with him. Anyway, so people will take things differently. So as I say, people, you can never gauge anybody. So being as like succinct and clear as your reasons, I think would be the best. Are they going to take it the right way? No, you have no idea.
Yeah, it's a gamble. It's true. Sometimes you don't even know how you're going to react.
Yeah, I've never been kicked out of a band, but I'm sure.
Well, get ready, bitch.
I think if I got kicked out of Just In Case, I think it'd be. I don't know. It would be weird because it would be like Brian still, unless he left, like, you're out of Just In Case, I'm out of Plane. Then I'd be like,
you're out of the band, I hate you. I'll see you next week in practice.
It wouldn't be like that. I'm sure it would be like, I'm out of Plane, I'm leaving Plane, and you're out of my fucking band. But I just couldn't see Brian doing that.
Yeah.
I couldn't see Adam doing that. And I can't speak from being kicked out, but I'm sure it would suck, right?
Yeah.
Like,
it depends. I mean, depends on the situation.
Yeah, I don't know. I think you and I briefly like played like rhythm for a band, and then it just like fizzled out. We've never we were playing for like some like Irish punk band friend of ours. We only practiced. We never did anything. It was like, man, this fucking sucks. And then he never called us back. I'm like, this is great. I'm glad he's never called us back.
Yeah.
And it was just like cool.
Yeah.
So was it? I guess we kind of
just wanted to play, and then it's like, oh, we're doing all covers, and this is all right. Well, if it doesn't happen, it doesn't happen. Whatever.
Yeah, I think it was like I was like, I don't think I've ever been kicked out of any other bands. I think they just fizzle out, or they like. I just like I leave. Yeah, it's on my terms. That makes it sound like an asshole too, because I'm like, I just don't want to play in this fucking band. So I'm like, when people hit me up like, hey man, I'm trying to get this together.
Cool.
Oh dude, I'm
there's
busy.
a million guitarists in this town.
Or it's like even bass. I'm like, because everybody's like, oh, I need a bass player. So it goes.
Keep walking, bitch.
Drummers for like punk bands and rock bands. Drummers are really coveted. Bass players who have equipment to use to play bass.
Yeah, that's.
And then tons of guitarists. I guess singers, because
that's how the wanted ad. Do you have bass equipment? Are you a bassist?
Yeah.
Not. Are you a bassist, Jeff?
Yeah. It's So singers and then guitarists are a dime a dozen. Everybody's a guitar
It's
player.
everywhere. Yeah.
Yeah. Is that because like is a guitar equipment more affordable than bass equipment?
I just think it's like everyone wants to go for like, the number one position.
Well,
Everyone wants to be quarterback, dude.
that's what I think about. Is it just because people don't want to invest in bass gear?
Yeah. Because they already have guitar gear that failed.
Or
them.
They failed them as getting into a band.
Yes.
So they're like, well, I don't want to take that
Fuck.
risk. What's the risk over
Let's get
reward?
I'll just get this Gallon Kruger.
The reward is
Like-
being a bass player for
Yeah.
a band.
Yeah. Dude, look at me. I'm fucking successful.
Dude, I'm fucking crushing it.
Fuck, look at me. I'm sitting right here crushing.
I'm gonna get a fucking
Crushing this Yeti.
get a fucking excursion, baby.
Oh, damn.
Dude, I'm gonna get a fucking Raptor. I'm gonna sell all my gear and get a Raptor.
Excursion with a Power Stroke 7.3.
I got a Power Stroke for you, man.
I haven't seen it. I believe you. You're phasing in and out.
Yeah, I'm so fast that the frames per second can't even catch it on the Sony. It's like glitching. Whoa, 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 whoa! The Sony's like, whoa.
All right.
All right, what are we talking about?
Kicking people out.
You just gotta be straightforward. And if they don't take it, then
Yeah.
at least you spoke your truth.
Yeah, because like if you present the facts, like hey, we don't like working with you.
Yeah.
How is that? You can't
can't-
really get out of that.
Well, I like working with you. I'm like, that's nice. Thank you
Yeah.
for that compliment.
Thank you. Yeah, we put
But-
that right on the fridge.
But we don't like working with you.
Yeah,
It's
kind of.
It's totally. And if you say everything, just you need to be honest, because if you try and dance around it, which I think when we were younger, we
Yeah.
would dance around the subject,
And they would always have like a rebuttal.
and you're like, because you didn't
Yeah.
speak with conviction. But if
Yeah.
you are honest, I'm like, I don't mesh with you. I don't like your
Well,
personality.
we didn't understand that was kind of what it was. Like, I mean, maybe we did, but
I think we kind of did the
we
whole,
tried
like,
to be soft.
well, you're
we tried to
it's
sugarcoat
like,
it.
oh, we couldn't make scheduling work. Well, I'm going to be done with this school
I'll be
work
available.
after that. I'm like,
Fuck. Well,
you really got me in a fuck you.
yeah.
You need to
No.
be like, we don't mesh well. Our personalities don't work here
Yeah.
in the creative space. Maybe we could hang out, but I'm sure you don't want to.
Yeah,
All right.
'cause you already hit my guts.
See ya. Bye-bye.
Yeah, I always think it's funny. Like, oh, we can work together. I just spelled it out.
That we can't.
We can't. We're not going to.
We can't work it out.
We can't recover from this one meeting that we have just now.
Yeah. Yeah.
We can't go on.
It's it really just
It's a relationship. It
100
really is.
100% just spell it out right there and boom.
Yeah.
Get the fuck out. Get the step in, Shanae. All right, let's get to the next topic.
All right, let's do it.
Okay, so this is one that you, I think, brought up to me a while ago. It's been just in my little black book over here,
Yeah.
my notes section on my phone.
Your dirty book of topics.
And I was like, oh shit, why haven't we done that yet? So it's like kind of just a quick one here. It's like, what genre is it okay to maybe get away? What genre can you get away with shitty tone?
Yeah.
The guitar tone, bass tone, whatever.
Oh, bass tone too?
I
All
guess.
tone.
All tone, really? I guess.
Yeah.
Which one is it? Like, it doesn't detract from the song or whatever.
Yeah.
And maybe it's not a main focus ever in the song.
Yeah.
So I don't know what you got.
Well, okay. Bass, I think a lot of genres, they don't highlight bass. Okay? It's not, you don't always hear it.
Yeah.
And when you do, you're like, oh, that's the bass. There's no bass to the bass.
Yeah. Or it's never supposed to stand out.
Yeah.
I don't like that.
I think, a lot of modern pop punk does a pretty good job of highlighting bass.
Yeah.
At least the actual frequency of bass. But you don't actually hear, like, the pick noise or, like, I don't know. Like, you don't actually hear, like, the attack of the bass.
Yeah.
It's just hidden behind all the attack of the guitars. So,
Yeah, it's usually just like guitar first. And that's why like a lot of bands
mhm.
still record just direct bass because like, oh, we can get it on the fucking...
Yeah. You
Or
can fix those frequencies later or, whatever.
Or they just do like, I'll just do a plugin for bass, which some of them are really good. Or they'll like never record bass amps because why waste the time to do that?
Yeah.
And, or, yet again, going to like people never own bass amps. So they can't record them, but they don't own them.
Yeah. But you can own a plugin. You
Yeah.
can carry that on a USB drive to the studio.
Yeah. And then
On the yeah.
But I think a lot of rock bands and stuff like that. I know a lot of people will just like watching these studio tours or whatever from Andrew Masters on YouTube over there.
Yeah, that's a hot plug right there. You guys chat
sure.
on over there
he doesn't
after the show.
He doesn't fucking need it.
We'll leave a note in the show notes.
We'll leave the light on for you. But it's super cool channel that he has, and a lot of people are just like, I just always go direct with bass. I just go, so these are my guitar amps. I got these guitars. Oh, I got this like cheap like Squier Affinity.
Yeah,
and I just go direct with it.
So and
it works. And I'm like,
yeah.
A lot of times, no love for bass, and it can work.
There's a lot of no love
for pop music, I would say, and stuff like that, and even punk and stuff like that. No love for bass. It's just kind of like, okay, it's there. But when it does stand out, it really does. Like think of bands like Rancid and Green Day and stuff like. Their bass tone is fucking sick, and not only the bass playing,
but the bass player, the players.
I would say. Punk again for guitar tone even and stuff like that. The songs still can stand out.
Yeah,
like you listen to old like Op Ivy even, and the guitar tones sound like shit.
Oh man,
kind of
sound like screeching little.
Yeah,
it's hard to describe.
Yeah, it definitely sounds like a recorded like solid state guitar amp.
Yeah,
like a mic on a solid state guitar amp.
Yeah,
like a crate or something like that.
Super fizzy,
No, maybe it's just not.
Maybe not fizzy, but I'm trying to describe.
But
trying to think of it.
The clean guitar tone, because they were like a ska punk band.
Yeah,
is very like anemic sounding. It's like no life to it. It's kind of just like okay.
Yeah.
And it's okay for punk, I guess, and even like earlier like Blink out records and stuff like that. I think they probably still sell a shit ton of Buddha and Cheshire Cat for Blink-182, and like old like Kerplunk and stuff like that for Green Day. Those still fucking sell because people are like, I love Green Day. I'm still gonna buy that.
Yeah,
it'll still make it work. And nowadays, like a lot of like punk bands coming up on like Fat Records and stuff like that, they're really produced. A lot of maybe overproduced on some of them.
Oh yeah.
So it's maybe not as much of a staple, but you could like as far as like not produced, not shitty guitar tone or whatever.
Yeah,
maybe not as like prevalent nowadays, but if you listen to the old Fat Records and stuff like that, if I think that even
Jesus,
Smash from Offspring really doesn't sound that good.
Yeah,
but the songs are great.
Well, you say Fat Records, I automatically think of like how shitty the like everything sounds from NoFX. Automatically,
yeah,
everything.
I think. Yeah, nothing really stands out as like killer tone and stuff like that from them. And I've seen them live before, and I was not super impressed. They were never a band that really did it for me.
No, I don't think that's not really what they're trying to do. I just thinking like, yes, definitely that pop punk, but more on the punk side. Guitars usually sound like dog shit because we don't care, bro.
Exactly. Yeah, that wasn't.
I get it.
A big thing.
Yeah. But even like when you go into like some of the grunge kind of like early 90s grunge.
Yeah, I would say, but I never really got into a lot of that. So I couldn't speak to it.
I mean, you can listen to like, I know the popular songs from like Nirvana.
Yeah.
They don't sound very good.
You didn't.
But people talk about, the studio that Nirvana like record. Yeah, that recording sounds like shit.
Yeah.
Why would I want to record in the same studio?
Yeah. It's like, oh man, it was recorded here. I'm like, good to know so I can avoid it.
What kind of mic do they use? Shotgun mic? Anyways. Sorry. Cut that. No, I'm keeping that.
Oh, just got that now.
Okay.
Man, a little slow on the uptake, but I got it.
Sorry, my jokes are pretty deep. I don't know, grunge, I guess. I mean, like when I think of Pearl Jam, I think of like just really bad guitars. You okay?
That's so stupid. Damn. Oh man. Oh,
well, I said lavalier. That's not funny, but shotgun mic.
Yeah, there you go. We got it. We got to move on. We got to move on.
Get you where it hurts. All right.
In the fillings.
Okay.
All right. Okay. Fuck. I don't know. I would say some like pop music, modern pop music and stuff like that.
Yeah.
The
Yeah.
guitar tone isn't like super like forefront of your mind there. It's, you know, not that it's bad, but you don't think about it, and it's designed that way. Or
exactly.
like,
you're supposed to listen to the lyrics or like
the whole song as a whole.
Actually, you're not supposed to listen to lyrics.
No, it's just supposed to be like catchy. It's designed to be catchy, to be on the radio, so they can sell ads.
Yeah, exactly.
That's what it is. So you listen to it, so you can listen to the ads. It's not designed for like to sell records, really.
No,
that's how. I mean, it's one aspect of making money is to get on the radio for play, so that ads can be put in.
Oh, really? Shit, we need to make better music then.
Yeah,
we need to sell our souls.
Yeah, and it's not to be like, oh, down your system, man. You sell out. And I'm like, no, it's cool, but it's a lot of that is like you can listen to songs a full length, and they cut them to like cut parts out just so it can be on the radio.
Yeah,
so I can fit that format. But a guitar isn't always like the first thing. So I'm thinking of like modern, like pop music. So it could be like, you can listen to like Maroon 5. I'm not talking about like, Green Day is a radio pop band.
Yeah.
But it's like
they rely heavily on the guitar.
More of a rock focus.
But
I think of Maroon 5, which is weird because that James Valentine, who has like that signature from Music Man, which I look at it, it's pretty cool. I mean, I probably wouldn't own one. But,
yeah, signature. Keep going.
And then, it's pretty cool that he has one. And people say, oh, he's a great guitarist. And you see like old rig rundowns. He has like amps and pedals and shit and guitars for days and stuff like that. I'm like, oh, wow. I didn't know there was a guitar in Maroon 5. And I think of like...
It should be Maroon 6 because it's Maroon 6 string,
Yeah. Well, you fucked up by naming his guitar the Maroon 6. What a maroon.
Boom.
Yeah.
Set you up.
Yeah, there you go. It's like the alley-oop.
Do you like macaroons?
Just bounce it off the backboard.
Yeah? You like macaroons?
I don't think I've tried them.
Coconut? Do you like coconut? No?
Sometimes.
You like it in water?
Coconut water, yeah.
Macaroons are fucking delicious.
Yeah.
You know what's probably better? Macaroni. It's probably really
Macaroni?
All right, sorry. I'm just running here.
I'm
running on all cylinders right now.
There you go. I'm firing on all cylinders.
All right. Okay. Macaroni 5. What are we doing?
Yeah, Macaroni 5. Easy, Mac. I said that last time. Okay. All right. I don't know. That for me is like modern pop music.
Okay.
It has guitar in it, but it never stands out. And I've watched some of the videos of like Tim Pierce, and he's like a session guitar player. I played on all these. I played on Shakira's album. Like, I don't know. She had a guitar in that song.
Shakira?
Yeah.
Doesn't she play guitar in some? Not new stuff.
Yeah, but she's not playing all the guitar.
She's not doing studio work. I guarantee that.
Or maybe she's doing some, but it would be like, all of it, is a lot of it's done. Like that pop stuff is done by studio musicians.
Yeah,
and I don't ever think about the guitar in those songs. It's like, I played for Christina Aguilera. I've done this.
Yeah,
and like, there's fucking guitar in the songs.
Yeah, I thought it was all just recorded
and then it is recorded by somebody.
Put over, at least for live. I mean, I don't know if they even use them for...
Sometimes, they'll have live...
backing tracks or...
Yeah, but a lot of these bands will kind of turn things into like more of a live performance rock show. And so they have people performing it. And sometimes they'll just play over tracks. Yeah. But it's all different.
Not anymore. Anyway.
Yeah. No, nobody's doing that.
It's a new world now.
Anyway, so did you have another one?
I was thinking... I mean, this is really bad, but jazz. Is jazz always clean? Like, is jazz always clean guitar?
That is a good question. I couldn't answer that for you.
It's a smooth question.
It is very smooth.
Okay, that was bad, but
no, yeah, that's one I could think of, but I don't know. Let me get on out of here.
Yeah, let's do it.
I think we what is it? Squeezing like blood from a stone.
Yeah,
trying to get everything out of that one. All right, let's get on out of here. All right, I just want to say thank you for listening to the podcast. Thank you for watching this. If you made it all the way through.
Not polite to point, okay?
Yeah, I with my whole hand there.
All right, I trust you.
It's not polite to finger. I gave them all 4.
You're like just.
That's how you give a handshake. That's the
super wide hand. They grab your hand and they just let
or
go.
It's like the dead fish.
I'm not touching hands, dude.
Yeah, it's COVID. So you go like, oh. had a friend in high school. Always think that's what the dead fish was. Where you go
instead of just like the.
It's supposed to just give him a limp hand.
All right. We finishing this up or what?
Speaking of limp hands, I think my wrists are limp.
Yeah.
God, they've been fucking hurting for like a couple weeks.
Weeks.
This one has been hurting.
You gotta work it out, dude. You gotta work it out.
And then now my right one is starting to hurt. And the thing is, it doesn't hurt when I play guitar. It's cool, which I'm super stoked. But it's like when I'm like pushing or pulling or whatever, it does.
We need some wrist guards.
I was thinking about it. We do have the wrist wraps.
Yeah. Go to CVS and get like a wrist, just something to support.
Wrist wraps gave us those things. I think I need to go.
Oh, well, okay, you can try that too.
I need to try that.
A couple weeks ago, I had like a pain in my like finger that went to my wrist that hurt, and then it just went away. But it was like for like a while.
Yeah, like there's.
I got over it.
There's no like.
There's hope for you.
This is how I did it. It just happened.
I have no idea. It just hurt like the bones, like the joints, the bones. I'm just getting old, dude.
I think I am too. My body's failing me.
Yeah. We're getting older while not going, finishing this out.
Yeah.
We got to get the good people, we got to get them off to their...
It's off to the races. Yeah. Okay. Thank you so much for tuning into the Tone Jerks podcast. Hopefully the video was cool aspect. I thought it was fun.
Yeah, I had fun.
Okay. All right. If you like the show, you can follow along on Facebook. We have a Facebook group. Search the Tone Jerks and you'll find it. It's also linked in the description of the podcast. And then we also are on Instagram at the Tone Jerks.
Well, Brian's on Instagram.
We're posting cool shit on the reg over there. And then if you like us, you can leave us a review on Apple iTunes. It really does help. You can give us 5 stars or no stars or whatever. I think the lowest is 1. But if you give us 5 stars, that'd be cool.
Don't the lowest is 5.
The lowest is 5. If you really hate us, give us 5 fucking stars. And then you can write a review and we'll read it on the air. And then if you really, really like us, you can leave us fucking money on Patreon. I'm like, less editing I can do. If you really like us, you can help support the show on Patreon for as little as $1 a month. But if you give us $2 a month, you get an extra episode every week.
There's a lot of them, too.
Yes, and you get the whole back catalog, an RSS feed for the Patreon premium feed onto your favorite podcatcher, and you can listen to all the back catalog episodes. We've been doing them, I think, since like episode 7. So since all of them have,
7
companion
miles per hour.
Yeah.
Sorry.
They have companion episodes. You can listen to the bonus. They're separate from the main one.
Yeah.
It's a lot of fun over there, but just for the support, we wanted to give you all a huge shout out, a sizable acknowledgement. Kyle, you got a list over there?
Got it right here.
Why don't you give it to me?
I have Andrew Walsh from Andrew's Alcove, Adam Rohr from the Let 'Em Hear podcast, Doug King, Doug Chris from 37 Effects, Abe Newman, Michael Newman, Nicholas Ogburn, Nicholas Payson, Colin Smith, Jason.
Breakneck speed. You really want to get out of here, huh?
Look, dude, I got work in the morning.
Come on, Brian. I got work.
I got a long way to go. Yeah.
I got work.
Brian, I got work in the morning.
Oh, come on.
I got to go home. I got to go all the way home.
You got to walk across the hallway.
Yeah. We have Jason Fuzzmonger, Joe from Like My Pedals, and Will from the Just Surprise Me podcast. Also, Doug Christ is a part of that show.
Doug Christ has got his, fingers in a lot of pies over there.
A lot of pies. I always thought it was funny. I'm like, I want to do that. Actually, I don't know why you'd want to put your fingers in pies.
No, never. I didn't get that.
Want those pies.
Is that a sex thing?
Maybe.
I'm thinking about it now.
Why? Because your mouth is watering?
Yeah.
Okay.
Think about the old fingering over there.
All right. Let's keep this PG-13.
I'm getting hot and bothered over here.
All right, we have Ramyorn, Jamie Davis, Johnny Ray, Steve Mike, Steve Rao from 60 Cycle Hump. Did you want me to read slower?
No, just like now that there's video, people can just see me just like...
I know. You can read them with me if you want.
Just looking over your shoulder there. Yeah, we're in a different position, too.
Normally
we're like across the table, and now we're like kind of next to each other. So I constantly been like looking over.
What you should do is figure out how to do...
Fucking put a complaint to Tone Jerks Enterprises.
HR
over there.
I can't work like this.
I call your wife.
She's like, I don't give a
Where'd
shit.
you get my number from?
Who the fuck is this?
Who the fuck gave you my number?
We should do, while I read these, if you figure out how to do like the sing along, like from the Disney, like.
Oh yeah, that's editing that I'm not going to do.
Yeah, you're going to do it.
I was like thinking, do these.
Oh, you know how to do video editing? Edit all the video.
Yeah.
All of it.
I was thinking of like adding like pictures and stuff like that. I legit don't know how to do that.
And one day. You'll figure it out, not me.
You'll figure that out. You must figure that out.
Kevin E. Quits from E. Quits Guitars. Co Schneider from the Flippin' Flippers podcast. Alvaro Viramontes. Brian from Nutter Guitars. Mel Chipson of Chipson Guitars. Sean Fahey. Sean Arbo from Gun Street Wiring Shop.
Just get a teleprompter so you can read.
Oh, so I stared directly at the camera like a politician, just dead-eyed.
You're just like, we got fucking Brian Nutter over there.
Yeah, that's a really good selling point.
He's fucking sick.
Okay, all right. How many of these have you had?
Oh, these Kirkland lights over here.
All right, Sean Wright from Lollygagger Effects. Juan Ortiz from...
Like your mother-in-law?
Yeah, that's another story. Yeah, the loudest material ever known to man are these bottles.
Like, oh, we're watching a movie and it's the quiet part.
Yeah, just starts crushing like a submarine at the bottom of the ocean.
It's going.
Yeah, just like the compression of thousands and thousands of gallons of water. All right. Juan Ortiz from Tone Hungry Effects. Mike Oxbig.
Say loud, say proud.
Hugh G-Rection.
Oh, my God.
I think that Hugh is from the Isle of Man. He's a Manx boy. That's what that flag is, actually. They're not legs running. They're...
And what a man.
Okay. Zach Hale. Always to follow those two brothers.
Like, it's like, oh,
yeah.
Mr. Simpson, you're having a boy. Or you had a boy. And what a boy. That's the umbilical cord.
Whoa. All right. Eric Merrill from YouTube.
And he started a pedal company, ELM Effects.
Really?
Yeah.
That's tight.
I think the Skybridge he released, his first release. So it's a drive and a boost. It's pretty sick. So check him out, ELM Effects. A lot of people are doing fingers and a lot of pies over there.
You don't talk shit about him. All right.
He's doing the double finger over there.
Scott Hamilton from the Effects Loop podcast.
Oh, and Doug is doing the double with the third one because he's also got the...
You gonna let me finish this shit?
Masters of the Cinematic
Put that down.
Universe.
Put that down.
Oh, okay.
We don't want to get demonetized. This won't get monetized.
Blur it out.
Yeah. All right. Tim Nowick from Bardic Audio Devices. And Jonathan Jerezik from 12th Hour Devices.
And we still got that contest running on Instagram.
End of the month.
You can win that tape fuzz.
Yep.
End of the month. We'll announce it on March 1st. So check that out. Thank you so much again. Hopefully you liked the video. And we will see you next time.
Probably never do this again.
Bye-bye.
Yeah, bye.